So back-to-back incompletions, and that has
so
him
I'm
staring
doing
at
an
a
online
3rd and 10.
matchup here on YouTube. Hopefully some people join. So let's go.
The play
Hype.
fake. Here's Jackson.
Ooh.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, and that is incomplete.
That is complete.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Did you forget I got Lamar?
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I got Lamar Jackson. But they're winning somehow.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. They'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Dude, what the frick?
Here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
I couldn't throw it. It wasn't letting me. I was pressing the button.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about
this kid's a cheater, though.
Running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
Yeah, swatted away with trash.
Defensive lineman, so just keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Watch my live.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on
I
3rd
just
down.
told my friend we might get another fan in here.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Not technically a fan, but he's my friend.
Oh, dude,
let's go! Let's go! Why did that happen? I didn't even do that.
Yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Now look out. Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Look at the big man rumble.
He's going to get a 2-point conversion. It's not going to be nothing. Ready? Who thinks it's going to be a touchdown? 2 points.
Can you believe this?
Yeah, 2 points. Great. Such good points there. 2 points.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no
it doesn't say you're watching it. Are you? It doesn't say you're watching it. Are you?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor.
Don't really need too many people to watch.
Field goal range.
It's just me getting destroyed by this kid that's cheating so much.
But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
I would have knocked the ball out of his hand.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Not that time for Watkins. And it's 2nd down.
Once I start the play up, once I get my...
So with 1 second left in the
you're
half,
not gonna
on is the field goal
it.
unit.
Oh my
They'll spot it at the
God.
47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good off to the right. Time
Why
for a
would he
break.
try
We've
for
hit
that far, like a
halftime. 2 quarters
50-yard
down,
field
2
attempt?
still
A
remain. We
50-yard
step
field goal
aside.
attempt.
This is the NFL.
Why would anybody do
on EA
that?
Sports.
How does he get the ball when he just got done doing the field goal, bro?
Here's Tucker now
Dude,
out to kick this
oh
one
my God,
away.
this game sucks so bad.
This will be taken
I'm gonna knock it out.
And he nearly broke
This
that
game
for more,
sucks.
but as it is, they'll start
He
this
just
drive
got done
at
getting
about
a
the 37-yard
bad
line.
field goal, and then I have to kick it to him. This game is so bad.
Ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Things are so good.
And they'll take over
Till I actually start focusing at the game. Oh my God. He lost connection. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Dude! He lost connection! What the heck? It's probably because he was raging, man. Dude! How does he lose connection? That bad! Dude! So good. Till I actually start focusing at the game. Oh my God. He lost connection. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Dude! He lost connection! God! It's probably because he was raging, man. Dude! How did he lose connection? Alright. The kid was trash. Alright, it's gonna start to echo.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel.
I want this kid to
We're
be
set
bad
to
at the
go as the
game.
Ravens get ready to match
Like I
up
barely...
with the Minnesota Vikings.
And that drives coach is insane, doesn't it?
Oh, I feel bad for this kid. I'm not trying to be mean or anything with this kid. I actually feel bad for him. This kid's gonna be one of the easier ones.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time.
He doesn't know how I play this game. I play this game intense.
And they'll move this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Using Minnesota. My voice is cracked bad. He's using Minnesota Vikings.
They go play action with Jackson. This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
How is that out of
So it's
bounds?
incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys
He's
playing
using
it
Minnesota
are really wishing
Vikings.
for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully
Dude, I
difficult
feel
to
sorry
say
for this
what
guy.
it is.
Oh!
A second down
Holy
pass
shit.
play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out
Holy
quicker. Because if you
shit.
don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got
Alright,
knocked
this
away
kid's
there.
good a little bit. Not too
They go
bad.
play action now.
He's okay.
Jackson. Trying
Oh!
for Brown, and it's intercepted.
This kid's actually
Picked up by
goated.
Harrison Smith. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe.
Not until I start hit sticking people. Like,
certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first
not gonna lie.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Actually, stream.
First carry for Dalvin Cohen.
This kid was like bad at defense, but like goated on offense.
I call that play a success.
He could intercept anything.
Run sets up a very
I seriously knew he was gonna intercept it.
Solid gain on that play.
Ooh! So that's some payback for when he hit me like that. Oh, that's some payback. He's watching my stream right now. I don't hate towards him, but like, that's some payback for what you did. He's watching my stream anyway. Why try a run? Why try a run? When you're in the 4th and 11. Not trying to be mean if you're watching my stream right now. So what? Try a run. Alright. Alright. Playing smart.
They're going to try on 4th down.
Could do a run here, but
now Cousins on 4th down.
Yeah.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
Alright, that was just stupid to do. That was just stupid. That was the stupidest idea ever. That was the stupidest. You're watching my stream right now? That was the stupidest idea to ever do. To dive when you knew there was a guy right in front of you. That's gonna get a fumble. That was so stupid. Not to be mean if you're watching my stream, but that was stupid, that play.
I think the teams that are convinced
you mad or not? Oh!
feel pretty good about their game plan.
Kid is spammer.
Go for it. Give it a try.
Fortnite saying, but this kid spams. Like, he sprints so fast. He camps in the back.
To throw is Jackson. Steps away. And now he's going to use his Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
How does he get that? His fat ass can't even move. What are you doing? He's faking that. Dude, this kid just tries to taunt too much, and then he ends up getting karma and stuff. This kid ends up getting... If he wins against me, I honestly don't care because it's just a game. Alright, that's some payback for you, Taunt.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
That's some nice payback, too.
Here in the first half.
Yeah, we know,
dude, I hate out.
He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Dude.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he doesn't quite make it.
You did not get in? How did this kid not get in there? I'm playing bad now. I don't know why. I'm starting to play dumb. What the heck are you? Dude, this kid is... Oh my god. This kid literally almost killed himself.
It's a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
I see you calling plays for Cousins. Out of nowhere, I hit you. If this kid keeps doing like turnover, if I keep turning over, he's gonna win. But if I get goaded on him, like if I start going crazy, I might win. Gotta get concentrated. He might. Oh, I know exactly. He's gonna pass. Yeah. Oh, you were under tons of pressure there. Like actually, you could not. You got a hit.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline and all. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh my God!
The gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it.
He tried to fake it, and he threw it incomplete. I feel so bad. Well, you shouldn't be taunting that. Yeah. Please don't make me kick it to him. Please do not. Thank you. Thank you, Madden. I'm gonna scramble this one.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
He can't hear my ideas.
And he's gonna keep it here.
Got it. This kid is like way back. He shouldn't even.
opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This
offensive lineman better cover him right now.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Boom!
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted.
How?
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they'll start out with great field position.
This kid is mad doo-doo, but he's a godly at intercepting. Dude. This kid is mad doo-doo, but is great at intercepting, bro.
Following the interception, Cousins. That one into the hands of
Get it out of his hands. Smack it out of his hands.
Too shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. Right
using Kirk Cousins.
And that means it's a sudden
change situation. How is it not leaving the pin?
Sudden change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 2nd down. It's caught.
Get him away from 1st down, please. Get him away.
This 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd
Yeah, I'm
down.
done. This is such a
Here's
bad play.
Cousins.
Dude! I get these jerseys confused.
Down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st
You're
and
gonna
goal.
die now.
Cousins. And he
How is that in? When anytime I do that, they don't say it's a touchdown.
As his guys are first onto the scoreboard.
I don't care. I don't care if I get a flag for roughing the passer.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Yeah, nice dive, but you didn't make it.
Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point
Yeah,
try will be
mistake.
unsuccessful. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. It's a short kick taken near the 18.
Get destroyed,
And they're gonna
kids.
wind up with pretty good starting
I
field
juked
position as they
one.
get it up past the 35.
Like, actually, this kid's so
The
stupid.
Baltimore offense at
If he
the line,
intercepts
set to get
anything
going.
on this
They've
play-
sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh, that's pass interference, bro. I wish I could call a flag on this kid. That's pass. If you don't say that's not, bro, I am dying to see if that was pass interference.
Sometimes that'll work just fine.
Dude, he's gonna intercept it. Yeah, GG. Actually, I don't care. See that? You see this kid, bro? This kid's actually using hacks. Hacks! Hacks! All right.
This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble.
I am actually gonna report this kid
We're not seeing it right
hacking.
now.
Yeah, he's hacking. There's no way he can intercept a throw that far.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
Jesus.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
Dude, you're in 1st down.
Yards as the
Stop
Vikings pick up the
taunting.
1st down.
Turn your hats off and see how bad you are then.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And Diggs has it.
How is the ball not out of his hand?
17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Oh my.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Playing like this.
Watch 36. Watch the hot. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the hot. Line 36. Line 36.
Snap it.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Snap it.
Watch the hot. Watch 36. 36 the mic. It's ours. Watch the hot.
Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a return will stop right around the 25.
Brandon, it's not a bad time to take a shot downfield. You've got a 1st and 5, but you've got to hope that the worst thing that comes out of it is an incompletion. Instead, this is good coverage, and it winds up being intercepted.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Ferguson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. Escaping the pressure. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And Brian. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Acott's right sideline in some space. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Cousins eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but September 10th.
Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you, but you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, oh, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year, and I know you're going to win.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jihad Ward, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing is Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Flushed out right, letting one go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, 48 yards. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move but couldn't free much space. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Easy.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football unless...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. It's such a risky play there to fake it. you're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the drive here ends with a lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Matt Judon in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll look to throw.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
Stephon Diggs. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's back to throw, being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They run it again with Cook. The ball comes out, and this will go out of bounds, so no recovery, and that is how this one will come to an end. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.